Scott Foxhall was going to throw the 10th. So, long day.
Well, so what does a win like that do to the morale of the team?
You know, it's just that no quitting mentality. I mean, I've known it about this group, but they just, even when we gave up the 7 there in the middle innings, they just came in and went to work, and it's the special quality of this team. We're talented, some really good players, but this is a tough, gritty group, and they just and they play for each other, and they just stayed engaged. I mean, sometimes you'll see a team, you know, back off and put their heads down. It's just our team doesn't have that about us, and maybe it's a little bit in part. And when you have an atmosphere out there like that today, it keeps you going too. Our fans were outstanding.
In the 4th inning, there had a couple pitchers that didn't even record an out, and the game seems to kind of get away from you. What did you see there? Just
we were in the middle of the plate. You know, Spencer wasn't out there long, but he just, you know, we walked the guy, and then we throw a ball, just a really hittable ball. And then Brandon was just in the middle of the plate. I didn't think he was awful, but they're just 2 good hitters. We were just missing some spots.
You know, Sandy Gordy today, did he just feel like he needed to work?
That's right. I felt like he was getting those last outs. And he had a tough, I think it was the 7th, but he went out there and pitched pretty well after that and just had to fight. He's such a competitive kid. It was nice to see him finish the way he did.
He had bigger hits, but the bunt that Dustin laid down 0-2 may have been the key to the turnaround of the game. How clutch is that for a guy in those situations, just to give him a 3rd chance? He puts it down.
Well, I took it off, so you know I won't credit. He's done that 3 times already this year. I give him the bunt. He missed the first 2. He bunts the 3rd one, so that's the 3rd time. One time he tried to bunt. One time he ended up hitting after it, but it was a good bunt. He's our best bunter, so that's the one. I don't like to bunt a lot, but when it's up there, we're worried a little bit about the double play today because they do a good job in the middle turning. So we just wanted to move the runners over.
Columbus has been seeing a few more plate appearances recently, and then he gets the start today, or swings like today is why he's been in the lineup a little bit more.
Yeah, and he'll be in there a little bit more too. I'm really happy with the way he played today. I thought he had some big hits, and he's a really good player. He just doesn't, he does football in the fall and everything else, just getting his feet wet. But he's a very talented baseball player, so he's played really well today. Does some nice things for your lineup.
You know, Rowdy's struggling coming into the weekend, and he has a kind of some big at-bats going up to this, but today he just really hit the ball well, especially that big multi-RBI double. Just what is it like to see him, that staying with him paying off, especially the way?
Yeah, he, you know, when kids struggle and then they come out of it, sometimes they come out of it with a bang, and that's kind of what Rowdy did. I mean, he had just been really struggling, and you get a couple hits, and it's fun to play the game again, and all of a sudden your talent's there, and that's what you're seeing. We knew the whole time. I mean, I've had people ask me, hey, why, you know, and even Coach Gotro behind him, this is one of the best hitters in the country, and we feel that way about Rowdy. Luckily, he came out of it this weekend.
So Rowdy gets the big hit there, and then you mentioned the crowd. All of a sudden, there's the big Rowdy chant. They're bowing to him as he comes out to left. As his coach, how rewarding is it to see him be so well received?
Well, I had goosebumps because when you watch kids struggle the way he struggled, it's really hard for a coach to watch that because you know how hard he worked, and he kept a great attitude through it the whole time. You love to see that piece of it, and boy, that was a pretty special. He almost hit a jack there. When he came back up, he hit that pop up the right. He just missed that ball. So he was, and that's why he's not here today, because he's still out there hanging out on the field.
How important was your senior leadership today in making sure the team was, keeping their momentum and keeping the game going?
They were great. They all came. They just kept coming off the field. Hey, let's get one. Let's get one. Let's hold them. It was our seniors, but it's up and down our lineup. That whole group's played together a lot. So they were very engaged all game long. They never came in and put their head down. They just kept playing.
How do you turn around this quickly now and take care of a game from the middle week? We got an early start series at LSU because it doesn't stop in this league.
It doesn't stop. That's me being a young coach here in this league. It's just week after week you're playing against the best, and we got to take care of business Tuesday. They're mad at me because they got to go to study hall tonight, and then but we just got to take care of our business, go to class, and get ready for Tuesday, and then should be a fun weekend here Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Anything about your team surprised you?
No, not really. I was a little surprised we didn't pitch, today. That's what surprised me. But they just keep going out and playing. That's and as I saw that as I came here, I thought that and saw that down that stretch run last year, and then being here, that's just continuing over.